What's up, my airsoft people? It's been a long time. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are still playing airsoft, and I hope you guys are still having a blast out there. In this video, I'm gonna compare two airsoft glocks that I own. One is made by WeTech, and the other one's made by Elite Force. And I'm just gonna compare the two. I'm just gonna give you guys my honest opinion about both of them. That way, if you guys are considering, you wanna buy a Glock for as a backup, as your main gun for your whenever you go play airsoft. Hopefully, this video will help you make your choice a little bit easier. But like I said, these are just my opinions. I think both of these airsoft guns are good. I wouldn't recommend these for if it was like your main gun. I wouldn't recommend any airsoft gun or any airsoft pistol, I should say, unless you have like a super upgraded Hi-capa that you spent probably $1,000 upgrading it to shoot laser beams, right? So this is just for people who want to get a Glock as a backup. Then this video is for you. Which one should you buy, WeTech or Elite Force? Honestly, you can't go wrong with either. So both of these are the Gen 3 Glock 34 style airsoft guns. So when it comes to price, if you're on a tight budget, then I would recommend go with the WeTech. WeTechs are a little bit cheaper, not by much, but they are least expensive. The only issue is they're hard to find here in the US, so you probably have to order it from overseas. I got this WeTech G34. I ordered from kyairsoft.com. This company is from Hong Kong, so it might take a while for you to get it, but this is a legit company. I used them for quite a while now, and they always send the airsoft guns that I order straight to my house, so you shouldn't have an issue with them. I recommend using PayPal just in case, just to be safe. But that's where you'll find any WeTech Glock airsoft pistol. Now for the Elite Force, I recommend using evike.com or going on evike.com. I have a link on my description that will take you to Evike if you guys want to purchase anything or any airsoft. That's going to help me out just a little bit. But like I said, you don't have to use my link. Just go to evike.com and then you can search for any Elite Force Glock from Gen 3 all the way to Gen 5. So when it comes to price, the WeTechs are a little bit more affordable than the Elite Force. And the reason is because the WeTechs do not have any of the Glock logos on it or Glock markings. Now you can order a WeTech Glock with Glock markings, but that's going to cost you extra. And so after paying the extra fee, you might as well just get the Elite Force, because the Elite Force do have the Glock markings on it. So when it comes to price, WeTech more affordable, but they will come without the Glock markings. And if that matters to you, then if you want those Glock logo, you want the Glock markings on your pistol, airsoft pistol, then go with the Elite Force. Now, for the second one is which one is more accurate. And straight out of the box, honestly, if you're just gonna shoot within 10 yards, both of them are pretty much the same. They're both accurate within 10 yards. Now, can you push it to 15 to 20? Yes, you can, but you're gonna have to probably play around to see what type of size BBs or the weight of the BBs. For me, if I shoot around 15 to 20 yards, then I'll probably go with a heavier BB with like .30s, .35s, just so I could get that accuracy down just a little bit better. So for accuracy, both of them are pretty much the same out of the box. You know, like I said, if you're gonna shoot around 10 yards, both of them will do just fine. But now that being said, now for accuracy, I would recommend the Elite Force over the WeTech. And the reason is because if you're trying to get your any Glock pistol, but especially your main Glock pistol or your backup Glock pistol, you'll be able to upgrade the Elite Force much easier than you'll be with the WeTech, because there are a lot more aftermarket parts for the Elite Force Glocks than there is for the WeTech. And so, with that being said, I recommend for accuracy, I would go with the Elite Force Glocks. Okay, and then finally, the last one will be, which one looks more real, right? Which one looks more like a Glock? Honestly, both of them look identical. The only thing is, the Elite Force feels a little bit lighter than the WeTech. The WeTech feels a little bit heavier. So for me, the WeTech looks and feels a little bit more real than the Elite Force. Now, it's not by much, because if you guys own a real Glock, you guys could tell the difference, right? The Elite Force feels more of an airsoft gun, while the WeTech feels just a little bit more realistic. Feels. Now, it doesn't shoot like it. It just feels like when you grab it in your hand, when you grip it, it feels just a little bit more realistic. Now, when it comes to snappiness, when you pull the trigger and you feel the slide, you feel the so-called recoil, even though we know airsoft guns don't have that much recoil, but they do have a little bit of a kick. The Elite Force has a little bit more of a kick than the WeTech. So if you guys are into snappy guns, I recommend the Elite Force because it's just a little bit more snappier than the WeTech. Like I said, you guys can't go wrong with either of these two. WeTech, Elite Force, both of them are fine if you're gonna shoot them at close range, right? CQB within 5 to 10 yards. Now, if you want to shoot a little bit longer distance, then, like I said, any airsoft pistol to shoot long distance, you're gonna have to upgrade it no matter what. Unless there's a supreme airsoft pistol out there that can shoot, dimes at 25 yards. Hey, get that pistol instead, right? That airsoft pistol. So, those are my honest opinions about the WeTech and Elite Force. Both of them are good. Both of them do their job. Both of them do what they're meant supposed to do. Basically, a backup gun. That's what the main purpose is for these Glocks. Airsoft Glocks. Because when I play airsoft, honestly, I've only took out my pistol when my M4, either gas blowback or electric AEG just all of a sudden just stop working, then yeah, of course I'll take out my Glock, and use that. But honestly, I never really touch them unless I'm in my backyard and shooting targets in my backyard. But for that, if you just want a gun and have fun, you can't go wrong with either the WeTech or the Elite Force. Well, hopefully that will help you decide. These are my opinions, and I just want to say thank you guys for watching my video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, check out my affiliate link with Evike if you guys can. If you guys can't, don't worry, you watching this video, it just makes it worth it, me making videos. Hopefully I'll get back out there and play some airsoft, but for right now, I'm just gonna do these little videos just you guys. Hopefully you guys are still having fun out there, and never stop playing airsoft. But that's it. See you guys on the next one. Take care and peace out.